Like the team never was able to sustain anything today. You outscored 26-15 in the fourth quarter. What was it that you saw that went wrong today?
Well, the biggest thing that stands out in the third quarter, we just fouled them every time. They weren't scoring, and we were getting out on the break, and we had some mental lapses. We left their feet, and I don't know exactly how many foul shots. I do know that Williams had at least 6 because it's 2 times on a three-point shot that we fouled. That got us into a little bit of a funk. Then I thought we pressed down toward the end and just didn't make big shots to win the game. But and we came out to not focus like we need to be.
Is that this may sound stupid, but did you get a sense that they're a little too, I don't know, after the last 2 victories, full of themselves a little bit? Well, we'll pull it out. We'll figure out a way.
Well, you'd have to ask them. You try not to be, and without. We're not going to throw anybody under the bus, but you do have a back-to-back, and then you have a noon game, and it does play on you. It's early in the season, and they're not in that shape. And I thought you saw Tony Douglas's legs go out from him, and some mental lapses come when you're tired. And we just got to make sure we a little bit tougher than that. Come out ready to go Tuesday.
Yeah, just the disappointment level after a 2-game winning streak and at home.
It's a long season, Mark, and things happen. Hopefully, I'll be disappointed if we don't learn from it. If we don't get better from this point, then I'll be disappointed. But there's a lot of factors that go into it, and we had chances to win. I thought when we were up, and we just started fouling, and that just killed us.
Coach, you put Tony back in fourth quarter, like 5 minutes to go. Did you feel as though you were taking a chance? He seemed a little tentative not to pick up that 6th foul.
I hope it's not his problem. I don't know. I mean, could be. But I thought he was one of our best players. I'd be crazy not to put him back in, I would think. If we lost and he didn't go back in, then it's like, why didn't you put him back in? So, yeah, I mean, I thought that he should have finished the game, which he did, and it just didn't work.
Coach, can you talk about Amari's leadership early on and his play and maybe the difference between now and Phoenix?
I mean, he's playing well. He's an all-star, and he's playing well, and he's been great. He's been great on and off the floor, and we just need to play a little bit better around him, but he's been fine.
Mike, because it is such a long season, how do you temper, sort of the ups and downs of a season, balancing, tempering the fans who deal day to day versus the reality?
Well, it's in the dressing room, and that's where it comes from. Raymond and Amari, they started, and we'll talk about things. The biggest thing is understanding why we got beat and what we did wrong, and then make sure Tuesday we get a little bit better. And there'll be ups and downs, like you said. We're a young team, and Landry Fields left his feet twice, and he's young, and that's 6 points we gave him right there. Those things we'll overcome. We just got to make sure that we point it out and that they are in the right spirit to accept. Okay, we can't do that again, and try to improve it.
You guys were biting on the pump fake a lot.
Right.
Is that focused, that discipline? What do you think there?
Both. Something that we talked about before because the guy really tries that all the time, and comes from inexperience mostly. And Will has been known to bite every once in a while, so it happens. We'll point out, but I'm pretty confident that as we go forward, that won't happen too many times.
Mike, after your offense down the stretch, you had 92-98, then they outscored you 16-4. Did you like the shots?
Yeah, I thought the shots were okay. I just thought we just didn't execute it, or we didn't make shots. They were on us pretty good, but we had wide open shots. I think Raymond missed a few, and we didn't execute a couple plays exactly how it was drawn up. But other than that, that stuff happens, and it happens when you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. It's been a hole here for a few years, and we don't have that swagger, and that's where we just lost it a little bit.
When you say that they didn't execute as it was drawn up,
well, we have plays that somebody would miss an assignment that was supposed to be in one place. That happens. That stuff happens early in the year, and we got new guys, so I'm not worried about that. Biggest thing is just not fouling enough focus and coming out at the beginning of the games because we've been starting soft, and we can't do that.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Next, Coach Mike D'Antoni. I tell you, he does a